I've been trying to make this video since morning. This is the only chance that I have to make this video. I'm gonna take this opportunity to make this video very quickly. What is happening with me? I am in the hospital. How it all started. That's why I'm making this video. I'm not gonna make it very long. English is not my first language, so my bundles are very low when it comes to English. 2002, when I started coughing, it was not a painful cough, it was just a minor cough where, when you maybe inside a room full of dust, like that kind of coughing. It was not a serious cough, but it continued and it kept on getting worse and worse and worse. And I was always out of breath, but my out of breath, I didn't take it seriously because I was overweight. I was 125 kg, so I was always overweight. I was always out of breath, so I didn't take me being out of breath that serious. But the coughing just kept on getting worse and worse and worse. It started small. It wasn't painful in the beginning, but a few months later, it started being painful. Then that's when you know how we think. I'm so sorry to say this, but my first thought was maybe so that's why I have shortness of breath and I'm coughing like this. So I started going to these places, lots of prophets, lots of sangomas, churches, all these places. And when I ran out of money, because those places takes your money, when I ran out of money, the coughing was still there and it was still getting worse and I was still running out of breath. And this time I was getting worse and worse. The more I'm using these strong traditional herbs, the more I'm getting worse. And I decided one day to go to the clinic. So I went to the clinic, and when I got there, I was not even there for like 10 minutes. They called an ambulance to transfer me to the hospital. They said my condition is serious. They didn't tell me what it is, but they called an ambulance. We went to Edenvale Hospital. Edenvale Hospital, they were rushing me up and down. They blood tests, scans, and no one is telling me what's going on. And everyone is like, oh, this is serious. Oh, this is serious. They admitted me in the hospital. The next day, the doctor came to my ward and told me that I have pulmonary embolism. What? Pulmonary embolism. It was my first time hearing about pulmonary. I've never heard of the word. I've never heard anyone talk about it. I've never seen it on TV or hear it in school. I've never heard the word pulmonary embolism ever in my life. And they diagnosed me, they started with medication immediately. And then they explained it to me, what is it? It's a blood clot that comes from your leg to your lungs. So it's a huge blood clot. It goes to your lung or your heart, and if it goes to your heart, you die immediately. You die. I was lucky that I was alive because they said it killed many people. And I was so shocked because I've never even heard about this kind of illness before. So I started with my medication. I was here in the same hospital for weeks. They discharged me. I went home. And I was still out of breath. I was taking the medication, and then I think 2 months later again, I started closing in. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't talk. I just felt dizzy. And my husband has heard about the hospital, Better Klowa Hospital, that they are very good with chronic illnesses. So we didn't come to Edenvale Hospital. We went to Better Klowa Hospital, and they admitted me there. They helped me, gave me treatment, and they said I need to be on home oxygen. Again, this is news to me. I've never heard about anything like this. I've never seen anyone go through this in my family, friends. Like, I don't know anything. I have no clue. And they said you have to be on home oxygen. We will apply you a home oxygen. I said, okay, cool. 3 days later, they apply for me home oxygen. They're like, there's nothing much we can do. You just need a home oxygen and continue to take your treatment of your PE, pulmonary embolism. So they order me, and I got the oxygen very quickly, very, very, very quickly. Apparently, Audiio, you have to wait for like 6-7 months. And there, 3 days, I just got the tank and that big thing. I don't know if you watch my videos, see what home oxygen looks like if you watch my previous videos. And then they discharged me. I went home and I stayed on home oxygen. About 7-8 months later, that's when I started feeling pain in my heart. I felt pain in my heart. It was very sharp, a very sharp pain, very, very sharp pain. I told my daughters as I'm going to my regular PE appointments. I told the doctor, and the doctor is like, oh, okay, we'll admit you, run some scans. They did, and then they find that I have congestive heart failure, but they were not sure. So they transferred me to Charlotte Maxeke to do more tests, because they don't have all the machines in Audiio Hospital. I'm in Audiio Hospital because that's my hospital. But I got the oxygen at Better Go. So they sent me to Charlotte Maxeke. They did the test. They did everything, scans, everything. They confirmed that I have congestive heart failure. And that's why my heart has been beating so fast. Like, see how I'm speaking right now? Like, my voice is shaking. I was not speaking like this before. So, I have the heart failure. My heart is pumping blood in places that it's not supposed to be pumping blood in. It has holes. That's what it means. So, I have heart failure now. I'm living on PE. January this year, my stomach started swelling. Okay, last year, December, my feet started swelling, but because I have heart failure, so I thought it's maybe because they're heart failure. I'm still living on oxygen anyway, so my problems are just too much. And then January this year, my stomach started getting huge, like I'm 15 months pregnant. And then I went to the hospital. They drained water, ran some tests, put me on scans, all those things. Because I'm such a regular in the hospital, they know me. They do all of that. They admitted me. The results came out. It's ascites. Ascites is when you have a lot of water in your abdominal part. Yeah, that's why my stomach was racing and getting bigger, and it will keep on getting bigger all the time. I will have to come to the hospital to drain the water all the time because I have a liver failure now. Yep, that's me. I found out that it's a liver failure. Now I have heart failure. Now I have lung infection. I have liver failure. Now these ascites things. Now let's talk about the symptoms and the pain. The symptoms for the heart was just a pain. It was just a very sharp pain that would just come, and I will lose all my senses. But it's not often. It's not every day. It's not an everyday pain. It's like once or twice a week. And then my lungs are not painful. I just run out of breath, and if I do anything fast, I have to do everything slow. I wake up slow, walk slow, and sometimes both of my legs feel numb. I can't walk. I use wheelchair. there's no like a pain whereby I cry at night, I can't sleep, I need pain medication, I can't live without pain medication. No, it's not like that. And then my liver as well, I'm not in pain, it's just this uncomfortable feeling that I get, like when my body is full of water. Like a few days ago, before I come to the hospital, I might show the picture of me, because I did take the picture of the day I was coming to the hospital. You see my stomach, I look 15 months pregnant. That is not painful, it's just uncomfortable. I can't sleep on the sides, I can't sleep on my back. Even if I'm not swollen or full of water, I can't sleep on my back because of my heart. So I have to sleep like, I don't know, not sitting, but I can't sleep flat on my back. I can't ever sleep flat on my back. So it's even worse when I have the ascites, I have the water, and I'm big. I have to sit straight when I'm sleeping. It's so uncomfortable, so uncomfortable, and it makes my right leg to be numb. I can't move my right leg. I have to be on a wheelchair until I train. So there's no pain whereby I would say I'm in so much pain. I feel dizzy all the time. Like, I just feel dizzy all the time. So I'll just, maybe if I'm on the call, I might forget that I'm on the call. I'll just close my eyes and listen to my body. You know, I feel dizzy all the time. I'm not in pain like that. I can't drink too much water. I have to drink like 500 ml of water a day. I can walk fast. Sometimes I can't walk at all. I use a wheelchair. I am homebound. Let's talk about the oxygen. I'm homebound. I need home oxygen. Now, I saw people in the comment section were debating about the free oxygen. We do get the free oxygen, the one that I showed on my videos. If you watch my old videos, you will see the big oxygen and the cylinder. We do get the cylinder. Cylinder is for emergency. That cylinder lasts about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. It is for you to leave the house to go to the hospital or to any place of emergency. It's for emergency. It's not for you to run around, go to the mall or in like go to places. It's for emergency, the cylinder, because the other one, it uses electricity. It's a home oxygen. It stays at home in one place. That's why I've been in my bedroom forever. When I leave my bedroom, I go to the hospital, come back home to my bedroom. That is my life. It has been my life since 2023. Yeah, 2023. It has been my life. The cylinder that you get for emergency, you have to order it. When it finishes, you have to order it. It's free. The oxygen is free. Order it to refill the cylinder. It is free. But you can't use it anyhow. You can't leave the house. It's for you to go to the hospital, right? So to order that cylinder, it takes 2 to 4 business days to arrive. It doesn't come immediately. You don't call and they come to your house immediately. No, they take their time, 3 to 4 days. And what if in that 3 to 4 days you have an emergency? You have to leave the house and go to the hospital. So you can't have an empty cylinder at home. You need that cylinder to be there to support you in times of needs. I need portable oxygen because I want to be able to go to the mall, because you don't get portable oxygen in the government hospitals. Even in private hospitals, if you do, you pay for it from your medical aid, and I don't have medical aid. I mean, government hospital, I attend government hospital, you know. I don't have money. So the portable cylinder, it comes with extra batteries. You need extra batteries. They come, sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 2, and it can last it lasts from 6 hours, some 8 hours, some 12 hours. So yeah, so to anyone who wanted to know about the portable oxygen, that's what you need it for, to live a normal life like other people, so that you can go to the malls, you can go to the mall, be with family, be with friends, be out there, just live a normal life like a normal person, and don't be stuck in the hospital or your bedroom. That's what portable oxygen is for. And then you have your wheelchair, for whenever your legs fail you, because they don't knock at the door when they fail. They just don't work when they don't want to work. If I forget something, please leave a comment down below. I will make sure to answer it. I'm in the hospital. I'm not doing anything. I'm not busy. I'm just lying down here. So I have all the time in the world to answer all your questions. Heart failure, lung infection, liver failure, and ascites. Those are my illnesses. Thank you for listening. If you need to understand anything else, I will make a video. I'll keep on making this video for people to understand. Bye.